Hello and welcome. In this particular video, we'll be talking about the 10 reasons because of which you should choose anthropology as your optional. And not only these particular 10 reasons will be there in this video. In this video, we have something called as the optional comparison tool that will be given to you, the access of which will be given to you, so that if you are somebody who is confused between 2 or 3 optionals, or you want to reinforce your decision of taking anthropology as your optional, you can use this particular tool. We'll get into detail of this particular tool in a bit. So, 10 reasons why you should choose anthropology as your optional. These particular reasons will be backed by logic, by rationale. Right? It is said those who believe without reasons cannot be convinced with reason. Right? Those who believe without reason cannot be convinced with reason. Now, I want you guys to be patient, be calm, and even though you have a lot of knowledge about anthropology as a optional, you have done a lot of research, but you're still not sure. So I want you to have patience and maintain a calm temperament so that you can actually make an intelligent decision after watching this particular video. See, the most important or the most obvious reason why in general we choose anthropology as our optional is this particular thing. What is it? These are the marks. What are the marks? This is Siddharth Ramkumar from the 2023 selection of UPSC, and this particular person has scored 326 marks. It is a known fact that anthropology is a scoring, consistent and highly rewarding optional. That we all know. But this particular video is not about these shallow reasons. We're going to look into specific detailed reasons why you should choose anthropology as your optional. So, I'll be honest. I'll be blunt. I promised that to you. Okay. I'll tell you the pros of anthropology, but I'll also tell you the cons of anthropology. What I want you to have an intelligent decision. See, every optional is a good optional, but not every optional is a good optional for everyone. Okay. Every option is not good for everyone. Every option is good in one way or the other, but not every option is good for everyone, and I want the best for you. Let's start. My name is 𝐒𝐿 and I take anthropology at Nirnay IAS. If you like this particular video, you can check this course at Nirnay IAS website, Anthropology by 𝐒𝐿. 10 reasons why you should choose anthropology as your optional. Before that, what is this optional comparison tool that I'm talking about that I'll give you at the end of the class, at the end of the video? This is about the various criteria that can be used to compare optionals and what you have in those particular optionals. For example, there is a syllabus nature. What is the nature of the syllabus of a particular optional? So is it static? Is it dynamic? Is it change? Does it change with time? Does it stay the same with time? All these things are there. These are the 10 parameters, and these are the 10 reasons why you should choose anthropology as an optional. And you can access this Google Sheet to compare all the optionals. Stay with me for this particular thing. Okay. So the first reason why you should choose anthropology as an optional. The first reason. Anthropology has a static syllabus. Anthropology has a static syllabus. What do I mean by that? Sir, UPSC official notification mein every syllabus is defined. Every syllabus is defined. It is not changing for every optional. So why are you just saying that anthropology has a static syllabus? The point I'm trying to make here is that the content in every topic that you're going to study, is almost going to remain the same year after year. You will not be needed to overhaul the content every year. See, this is a official notification of UPSC 2024, and when we'll see the anthropology syllabus, paper 1, right? This is anthropology's paper 1 syllabus. You'll find concepts such as Darwinian theory, Darwin. What are the laws of Darwin? Everybody studied in class 9th, 10th, right? So these are going to remain the same. You prepared anthropology this year. You're going to give 2 years after that. For example, you're in job or you're in college, or you just give another attempt afterwards. So you won't have to invest a lot more time to overhaul your content. Now this is a specialty of anthro, that the syllabus is static. It is going to almost remain static. This is a syllabus of political science and international relations that I want to compare the syllabus with. See, you can see recent developments in Indian foreign policy. Recent developments. What is the relation between India and the global south? What is the relationship between India and the powers of US, EU, Japan? So all this is a very dynamic thing. Every year you'll have to make your notes again and again because the complete syllabus will be changing of international relations. Now we do not want that, do we? If you're somebody who wants this, that every year my syllabus should change, then please go for any other option, because anthropology syllabus will remain the same. Okay, this is the first reason why you should choose anthropology as your optional. See, this is the syllabus, one segment of the syllabus of anthropology, while as this is the syllabus of political science and international relations, another comparison. So what is the concept of a dominant caste? Castes which are dominant, studied by M.N. Srinivas. The concept has been given by M.N. Srinivas, it is going to remain the same. But whereas these things, contemporary global concerns, what is the evolution of international economic systems happening, it is going on and on. So a regular overhaul is needed. This is the first reason why you should select anthropology as your optional. Secondly, the syllabus. Everybody knows this for a fact that it has one of the shortest syllabus. It has one of the shortest syllabus in the entire optional subjects, right? There are 24 optional subjects and anthropology has the shortest syllabus that there is. Now the syllabus is very precise, it is very consolidated and it can be covered easily. So this is another positive. Now what happens because of this short syllabus is the third reason why you should choose anthropology as your optional. Because you are able to get more times for other areas. Now this is one of the most fundamental overlooked part. How is it overlooked? For example, if you cover anthropology in around 3 to 4 months, you are able to cover anthropology. That means you can give more time to your general studies, more time to your GS, okay, more time to your prelims, more time if you are a working professional who has limited amount of time, you can balance your job and preparation alongside, right? If you're a college student who is preparing for UPSC, so you have a limited amount of time at hand. So if your optional subject is short, you'll be able to balance it with other things. So the compromise won't happen either in your job or your family or anything else. It will give you a lot of time. You can work on answer writing. You can attempt full length test and mock test to enhance your skills. So this is the third reason why you should choose anthropology as your optional. Now I'll compare it with another optional. There is an option called as mathematics. That particular optional takes 6 to 7 months. Those who have it will corroborate what I'm saying, that it takes 6 to 7 months to cover that particular optional. Now, when will you do GS? It takes a lot of time to revise. It needs constant practice. You need to keep solving MCQ questions, otherwise you'll lose the edge. Now, the balance gets disturbed because of this. It does not happen in anthropology, right? Then again, the fourth reason why you should choose anthropology as your optional. Higher marks. Marks are always in the higher bracket for anthropology. I'm not saying that they are always the highest, but they are always in the higher bracket. This is one of the most fundamental thing that people see. And they should, because the ultimate thing that we need right now from this preparation is to clear it. We don't want our lives to be spent giving the exam. We want to clear it in one go. So higher mark bracket is there. We have already seen the example of Siddharth Kumar, who is from 2023 topper, 320 marks in anthropology, all India rank 4. Now this is not just one case. This is the 2022 results. 4 out of the total 10 all India rank, year 1 to 10, 4 out of them were from anthropology optional. This is Uma Harti, then we had Mayur Hazarika, we had Anirudh Yadav and many more. They all are getting somewhere around 300 plus marks. So anthropology is a rewarding optional, and this optional has been giving consistent returns. Be it all India rank 1, Shubham Kumar, be it all India rank 1, Anudeep Dhuri Shetty, they have become toppers with anthropology as an optional. So this is the fourth reason why you should choose anthropology as an optional. But now, there is another thing that you need to consider about marks, not just the mark bracket, but the consistency of returns. So there are optionals which give, at 1 year they're giving a lot of marks, the other year they're giving low marks, then they're giving a lot of marks, then they're giving low marks. Should it happen? If you have given consistent efforts, why does the subjectivity of UPSC, why does the normalization of UPSC giving you 300 marks in one attempt and giving you 260 marks in the other? While you give the same effort, while you give your paper went good in both the attempts. So it has happened with a lot of optionals. Public administration, geography, mathematics were performing tremendously at one point of time. Even at times in 1 year, mathematics optional people got 367 marks, but the next year it was butchered. So do you want an optional which is performing very good at one point of time and the next year it is getting butchered, then it is performing well, then getting butchered? This uncertainty is unwarranted, and it is not there in anthropology. Anthropology gives consistent return, okay? And the industry is waiting for this bubble to burst, but I'm telling you it is here to stay, because anthropology has the best of both the worlds. It is a science and it is a social science. So it is performing consistently. Low volatility of marks. So if you put in efforts, you can be certain about output. Then this is my favorite reason, the sixth reason why you should choose anthropology as optional. That the topics, the questions that come in the exams are PYQ derived. I like to call this particular reason as that this is a paper leak reason. Paper out ho chuka hai, 65 to 80% of your paper has been leaked. Because 65 to 80% of your paper is going to come from these particular PYQs only. And I am not kidding you, I'll show you the evidence just now. It does not, it happens with a lot of optional, but not up to this particular scale. 65 to 80% of the paper is coming from PYQs. So if you solve the last 10 years of PYQs, you are good to go. See, this is a unit 2.4 family that we'll be studying if you study anthropology with me. So you see a question came in 2024, which is, what is urbanization and what is the impact of urbanization on family? This is a question that came in 2024, this year's mains. Now you see, the question number 5 and question number 7, identically same question, Define the impact of urbanization on family in India. Define the impact of urbanization on family in India. This is the beauty of anthropology. You do the last 10 years of PYQs and you're sorted. No other option can guarantee it. See again a question in 2024. What are genes, sublethal and lethal genes? What are lethal and sublethal genes? Now you see the question which came in 2012. What are lethal and sublethal genes? What are lethal and sublethal genes? Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Again, you will see this particular question. Question number 4. That is the same question only, but the examiner has framed it in a different sense. The same content has to be written. So again, 65 to 80% of the paper has been leaked. This is one of the benefit of doing anthropology, taking anthropology as your optional. Paper leak. Then 7th part. Now this is one of the most overlooked part, overlap with GS. Because people who make these comments ke anthropology ka kam overlap hai GS ke saath are mistaken and they have not studied anthropology in detail. Let me tell you why there is a huge overlap with GS. Huge. There is overlap in prelims. There is an overlap in GS. Okay. And there is an overlap in essay. And obviously you have anthropology as your optional. So what happens? Let us see the syllabus and let us find out. So here we are with the syllabus. Now this is a block A of socio-cultural anthropology which I teach. Now in this particular you can see that what is being seen, culture is being studied, marriage is there, family is there, economic organization is there, political system is there. So all this will make a critical part of your GS1 General Studies 1 society. Okay, this will make a critical part of it. Again, in paper 2, we'll be studying the socio-cultural anthropology of India. What is caste in India, how is caste changing in India and everything. So it is a very good fodder material for GS1 social justice. Moving on, we see another unit which is called as physical anthropology. Now we are aware that in prelims around 3 to 4 questions in science and tech are coming from physical anthropology. Now if 3 to 4 questions are coming in physical anthropology in prelims and 1 to 2 questions in mains from biotechnology, then it makes a tremendous difference, doesn't it? It does. Why does it make a difference? Because 3 to 4 questions are equivalent to around 8 to 10 marks. And it is what is needed to clear prelims, the most uncertain stage. So this is not only complementing your GS, it is also complementing your prelims. Let us go down further and see. So this is archaeological anthropology. While we are studying for prelims, we have seen this Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, Neolithic age, all these things. We have seen the Indus Valley civilization, all the Harappan trade. This year only the question was there, Harappan maritime trade. So every year in prelims or in mains, question is coming from the history part, Paleolithic age, or be it the Indus Valley civilization. You will be studying it in very detail. So it will help you in both prelims and mains. Then you go forward and you see the topics such as of tribal anthropology. tribal anthropology. So it has a huge overlap with GS2. Where does it overlap? The 5th schedule areas, the 6th schedule areas, the various laws, the Land Acquisition Act, the Panchayat Extension to Schedule Areas Act, the constitutional safeguards to SCs, STs, OBC, all these things have a direct overlap. And the best thing about it is that you will be getting a lot of case study, a lot of value addition, a lot of examples that you can actually use in your general studies paper, which will give you an edge. Okay. So this is about the overlap. Obviously, there is one more thing. This is this particular unit, Unit 6, Anthropological Theories. In essay, it gives you 10 to 12 different dimensions to think about a particular topic. You can think about it from a psychological perspective, from a cultural perspective, from a functional perspective, and on and on. So you will never have the dearth of material while writing an essay. This is the beauty of anthropology that we are talking about, why you should choose anthropology as your optional, and this is the 7th reason why. The 8th reason, resource availability. Now, I'm not kidding, I'm telling you a fact from the annual report of UPSC that there is one optional which is called as Manipuri literature, Manipuri language, Manipuri literature. That optional has a success ratio of 50%. That optional has a success ratio of 50%, that every other candidate from that optional is getting selected. But does it make a best optional? Because all the other optionals have a success ratio of around 10%. Because there is no resource availability. कोई books नहीं है, standard books are not present, guidance is not present, mentorship is not present, PYQs are not present properly answered, but it is not the case with anthropology. Anthropology has a lot of resources in the market. We at Nirnay IAS will give you core reading assignments, advanced reading assignments, compilation of various report, 𝐏𝐭 committee report and tribal report, Ministry of Tribal Affairs report, and everything there is. PYQ compilation, topic-wise PYQs, solved PYQs, analysis and everything. Okay, so resource availability is huge in anthropology, right? Moving on to the 9th reason why. It is a very precise optional. What do I mean by precise optional? So at times it has happened with many people and with other optionals that they think that they have written a very good answer and they get very low marks despite thinking that they wrote a very good answer. But it does not happen with anthropology, because if a question from anthropology is asked, so there is a definite content that has to be written in it. A lot of subjectivity is not there. At times happen that the examiner does not like what you have written, but it does not in anthropology, because there is no scope. It is a very precise optional. Let's see an example. This is an example from ecological anthropology. How does man adapt to the environment? How does man adapt to the environment? So it is there, how does man adapt to the high altitude region? If a person is going on a very mountain, he's climbing a mountain and high altitude is there, so what happens? How does he adapt? So there is a definite answer that respiration rate will increase, the number of mitochondria in your bodies will increase. So if you are going to adapt over generation, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Your chest size is going to increase, the baby's growth will be delayed, all these things are going to happen. So a definite answer is there. Now there is no interpretation. If I have written this, I'll get marks and I'll know I have written the right answer. So anthropology is a precise optional. The 10th reason why you should choose anthropology is the interesting aspect. It is, god damn it, very interesting. Why do I say that? Because anthropology, the essence of anthropology is love. It is the holistic study. One day you're reading about the history, what happened 5 lakh years ago. Second day you're reading about how is family changing. Third day you're reading about the archaeological remains in India. Fourth day you're reading about the tribal case studies. Fifth day you're reading about the Hindu varnashram system, the Purushashta, Arth, Dharma, Kam, Moksha. So you will never be bored by this optional. You will never be bored. This will stay with you. You will always be happy with this particular optional. So these are the 10 reasons why you should choose anthropology as your optional. Right? These are the 10 reasons. Now, from the point of view, see, I am a faculty of anthropology. I want you guys to choose anthropology as your optional. But despite that, not every option is a good option, but not every option is a good for everyone, right? So want the most is that guys should make an intelligent choice. And for that particular intelligent choice, I have made an optional comparison tool. An optional comparison tool has been made for you guys, right? So you can see that here is the optional comparison tool, the link of which you can get in the bio. You can get the bio of this particular optional comparison tool, Okay, use the link of this optional comparison tool in the bio, and I have written anthropology and all the criteria that you should choose. You should keep in mind while choosing your optional. What is the length of the syllabus? Is it short? Is it lengthy? What is the nature of the syllabus? Is it static? Is it dynamic? What is the range of marks? Is it high? Is it low? Marks volatility, PYQ derived, how much time you will get, and everything. What is the overlap with GIS? What is the resource availability? And what is the interest? How interesting is it? So with this particular optionalizer tool, with this particular optional comparison tool, you will be able to judge properly. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to reach out, you can check out my course at Nirnay IAS. You can check out my course as Nirnay IAS, and it is Anthropology by Nikhil Pariyar. Anthropology by Nikhil Pariyar. I hope you make the best of the choice. If you want to reach out, if you want to connect with me, there is a link. There is a link in the bio of this particular video. I can help you in a webinar. Take your one-to-one doubts. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck. Choose the best life partner. Choosing an optional is like choosing your life partner. It can make you or it can break you. I hope it makes you. Okay? Choose wisely. All the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Nikhil Pariyar. See you in the next video about the resources, about the planning, 4-month strategy, PYQ analysis document, and all in all. You can check them at the channel Nirnay IAS. Thank you.